Top 30 iconic quotes from movie Pixote, 1981. Pixote, 1981, directed by Hector Babenco, is a harrowing portrayal of the lives of street children in Brazil, trapped in a cycle of poverty, violence, and neglect. The story follows Pixote, Fernando Ramos da Silva, a young boy abandoned by society and forced to navigate a brutal world of crime, exploitation, and survival. After being sent to a corrupt juvenile detention center, Pixote and his companions endure abuse and dehumanization at the hands of the authorities, who treat them as irredeemable criminals. Escaping the institution, Pixote and his friends turn to a life of petty crime, including drug dealing, theft, and prostitution. Along the way, they encounter Sueli, Marilia Pera, an older woman who becomes a reluctant maternal figure. However, their relationships are fraught with mistrust and desperation, reflecting the harsh realities of their existence. The film is a powerful indictment of systemic failure, exposing how societal indifference and corruption perpetuate the suffering of Brazil's most vulnerable. Pixote's journey is both heartbreaking and illuminating, as he embodies the resilience and tragedy of lost childhood. Through its raw performances and unflinching storytelling, Pixote remains a poignant and unforgettable commentary on injustice and survival. Pixote, Fernando Ramos da Silva, and quote, "No one cares about us. We have to care for ourselves," and quote, a reflection on the neglect and survival instinct of street kids. And quote, "Life out here is all about surviving another day," and quote, Pixote's grim understanding of his reality. And quote, "I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not living," and quote, a haunting statement on his desire for freedom despite the odds. And quote, "They call us criminals, but what choice do we have?" And quote, a plea for understanding in the face of systemic failure. And quote, "The streets are my home, and the gang is my family." And quote, Pixote's sense of belonging amid chaos. Lilica, Jorge, Julio, and quote, "We're all running from something, even if it's just ourselves," and quote, a philosophical reflection on their shared plight. And quote, "It's easier to trust a stranger than the law," and quote, a statement on the corrupt justice system. And quote, "Love doesn't exist for people like us. It's just survival," and quote, a deeply cynical view on human relationships. And quote, "They treat us like animals, so we act like animals," and quote, a critique of institutional dehumanization. Dito, Gilberto Mora, and quote, "There's no future for kids like us, only now," and quote, Dito sums up the hopelessness of their existence. And quote, "The police are worse than the criminals they hunt," and quote, highlighting the brutality of law enforcement. And quote, "The world only sees us when we make noise," and quote, a grim acknowledgement of their marginalization. And quote, "You can't steal what was never yours to begin with," and quote, a cynical take on morality. Sueli, Marilia Pera, and quote, "We're all broken, but some of us know how to hide it better," and quote, Sueli reflects on the pain behind their masks. And quote, "Love is a luxury we can't afford," and quote, a bitter acknowledgement of the harshness of their world. And quote, "Every choice we make has a cost, and we've already paid too much," and quote, a commentary on sacrifice and loss. Institutional figures, and quote, "These kids are beyond saving," and quote, A cold remark from a juvenile detention official. And quote, you think the streets are tough? Wait until you meet the system. And quote, a warning to new inmates about institutional brutality. And quote, we're not here to help you. We're here to control you. And quote, a chilling statement of authority. Social commentary. And quote, in a world of poverty, innocence is the first casualty. And quote, an overarching theme of the film. And quote, justice is blind, but it still has its favorites. And quote, a critique of systemic inequality. And quote, the streets don't forgive, and they don't forget. And quote, a testament to the harsh realities of life on the margins. And quote, for every kid like us, there's 1,000 more waiting to take our place. And quote, a sobering reminder of the scale of the issue. And quote, dreams don't last long when you're starving. And quote, a reflection on the loss of hope in dire circumstances. Emotional and memorable lines. And quote, I'm tired of running, but stopping means dying. And quote, Pixote's exhaustion from his constant struggle. And quote, we fight for scraps while they feast. And quote, a critique of societal disparity. And quote, if you don't play dirty, you don't play at all. And quote, a survival rule in their world. The streets made me what I am. And quote, Pixote, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a man. And quote, Pixote, we're just trying to survive. And quote, Pixote, money talks, kids walk. And quote, narrator, we're just kids. We don't know any better. And quote, Pixote, the world is a cruel place. And quote, narrator,